Screw it. We're live. I don't care. Can I even see myself? Ooh. Oh, yeah. This is awesome. Okay. We're gonna. Nobody's here yet. It's okay. Oh. Okay. Perfect. What's up, everybody? I don't think anybody's even in here right now, but you know what? That's okay. Hope everyone is having a great Thursday so far. Let me check one more thing real quick. Okay. If you are here watching this, thank you very much. I appreciate you. You're the best. I don't care what they say about you. I don't know what they say about you, but like I said, I don't care. I thank you. Um, let's talk about why we're really here today. Roki Sasaki, man. Roki Sasaki is getting on everyone's nerves, but you know what? That's okay because I predicted it when I said he wasn't going to sign Wednesday or Thursday. And you know what? I'm happy that I'm right. And that's okay. But yeah, there's been a lot of talk recently about Dodger fans are completely 1000% sure they would bet their lives on it that he's going to go to the Dodgers, he's going to be a Dodger for life. There's even we'll get into it later, but I don't know if anybody saw, but Tyler Glass now actually talked to um he actually talked to Roki Sasaki saying if you want to win, if you want to develop well as a pitcher, you need to come to the Dodgers. But like I said, so many Dodger fans and Dodger players are assuming that he's going to come to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, not once have I seen Roki Sasaki wearing Dodger uniform. Not once have I seen Roki Sasaki wearing Blue Jay uniform. But you know what? I've seen Roki Sasaki not once but twice wearing Padre uniform on the internet like crazy. Um, and you know what? That's okay. That's okay. It's just me. We're fine. We're chilling. Um, you know what? Let me go live real quick on. Let me go live real quick on my Instagram. Hey, we got 3 people. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. Um, we'll go. Screw it. Let me just get some more people in here. What's going on, everybody? I'm going live right now on YouTube. I put the link already on my story. Say what's up, everybody. But I'm going live right now on YouTube, so come watch it, please. Okay. But like I said earlier, Roki Sasaki is still deciding where he wants to go. Obviously, I'm guessing he already knows where he wants to go because he's had over a month to think about it. I'm going live on Instagram, or not on Instagram. I'm going live on YouTube. It's on my story. Go check it out. But there's been, like I said, lots of speculations of where he's going to go. Obviously, my personal opinion, I don't think he's going with the Blue Jays. Don't see why he would want to go there. But yeah, let's see. Obviously, there's. Oh yes, can you be live on YouTube and Instagram at the same time? I can, but I need to upgrade and I need to get the. What's cracking, Yappin? I can't stand the wait. Hey, you know what? Don't worry, it's okay. We're all shaking in our boots a little bit, and that is a-okay. But let me tell you something right now. I predicted it that Roki Sasaki would not sign on Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm so happy about that because I am 23 years old. I know what it's like. I don't know what it's like, obviously, to be in Roki's shoes, but I do know what it's like to play that little bit of a funny game. Be prepared for the worst. Correct. Yeah. 100%. You always have to be prepared for the worst. We're Padre fans. It's in our blood. But the one thing, Padre Libre. The one thing I will say is, like I said already, he's been seen in a Padres uniform, Padres gear, sorry, not once but twice. And like I said already on this podcast show, he has not been seen in Dodge uniform and he's not been seen in Toronto Blue Jay uniform. Kind of crazy. But there with Roki Sasaki, his intentions are he wants a small market with family integrated values, and he doesn't care about money. We all know this. He doesn't care about money. So I think it's crazy that the Dodgers. I didn't on foul territory. Was it the Tyler Glasnow thing? That's what I think it is. But I think it's crazy because Roki Sasaki is a great pitcher. He's a young kid. He's a star. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. So stay tuned for that. But with Roki Sasaki, he's a 23-year-old kid. He's a star. He obviously, wants to be developed in the right way. And I'm not hating on the Dodgers at all. They're a great team. If it were any other team other than the Padres, I don't want to say definitely go to the Dodgers. Nah, use little brother at Petco Park, bro. Use little brother is much smaller than than Roki Sasaki. That was 100% Roki Sasaki. It was over the weekend. You literally looks like Roki Sasaki just looking at him. But Roki Sasaki wants to be a part of a family valued team who is going to help him develop the right way. And eventually, I don't want to say he'll be a nobody for the Smoggers, for the Dodgers, but he'll definitely be shadowed 100% for sure. But like I said, there are so many Dodger fans that would literally put their lives on it on the line saying that he's going to sign with the Dodgers. He's going to be a Dodger for life. They're going to develop with him so well. He's going to get signed by the Dodgers with his international pool money. And eventually, once everything's said and done, he's going to do amazing over the next 3 to 5 years. Once he's done with his international pool money, they're going to re-sign him with all the deferral money that they have, that over I think it's like 1.08 billion dollars of deferral money that they have, which is absolutely insane. But you know what? At the end of the day, we can't talk. We've spent as much money as we can as a team. And it sucks what's going on with our front office right now, but I'm not talking about that. But you know what? It is what it is. I think it's even crazier that the Mets signed Juan Soto for $769 million, but here we are. But not saying that, I mean, not that he'll be a nobody. Like I said, he'll be under the shadow of Otani, Yamamoto, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith. I mean, he'll be a little bit adored, but he won't be as much adored as he will be in San Diego. If he were to come to San Diego, we would open him with open arms. There would be a much bigger Japanese fan base that would come to San Diego. Obviously, would fill a lot more seats. Obviously, would have a lot more views on Padres TV or MLB TV, whatever they want to call it now. But obviously, the Padres would have more viewership. And honestly, I would love it. It would be the greatest thing in the entire world. The Padres would finally be getting noticed. But you also have to consider the circumstances, right? He's 23 years old. How is he going to do during spring training? Is he going to do well against minor league players? Is he going to do well against major league players? Now, obviously, we don't know yet because spring training's not here. But I would like to think that he's going to do really well, especially with that one pitch. I want to say it's a hanging slider or a changeup. I think it was his changeup. But yeah, I honestly, like, wherever he goes, whether it's with the Dodgers or the Padres, he's going to perform really well. Now, do I think that he'll do better in LA? Let's look at the stats. I came prepared today. Not this one, but this one. Let's take a look at their injured list from last year, yeah? Let's do it. Why not? Please let me know if you can see this, because this is absolutely insane. And I'm sorry if I screamed a little bit, but this is absolutely insane. Now, oh my gosh. Oh, nope, not that one, but this one. You have Anthony Bonda, Austin Barnes, Mookie Betts, Brandon Frazier, Connor Broden, Walker Bueller. The list goes on and on and on. How can you say he's going to be a well-developed pitcher when you have all of these injuries? Not saying that the Dodgers are doing something wrong, but dude, they have tons of injuries on their starting pitching rotation, and that's insane. Oh my gosh. Whereas, we only have Joe Musgrove. Sorry, I blanked out for a sec. We have Joe Musgrove who is injured right now on Tommy John surgery. Let me see. Let me take a look real quick. In LA, they'll know. You know what? Let's pop it up. Let's pop it up. In LA, they'll know of him at first, but later he'll just be a regular pitcher to them, just like how it always goes. Correct. Correct. And I agree with that statement. Friars talk. What's up, buddy? Um, yeah, no, 100%. In LA, he'll just be a shadow, and that's all he'll ever be. He'll be a unit to help them succeed to the World Series. But I don't want to say if Roki Sasaki comes to the Padres, everything's going to be glamorous, everything's going to be good. It's it's not going to be at first. We don't have Joe Musgrove. We might trade Dylan Cease. If we get Roki Sasaki, I think Dylan Cease is gone. But with that, what would we get in return? Well, now let's think about it real quick. There was a possible there were talks about Dylan Cease being traded to the Orioles. Great. The Orioles are a good team and they have a great farm overall. Now, who should we get from the Orioles? Well, Hurston Kerstad is an outfielder that they don't necessarily need. They may or may not need him because of Anthony Santander. I don't think they're going to re-sign Anthony Santander, but still, Hurston Kerstad is a really good outfielder, and I feel like we would get him in return. There's even a catcher that's in the minor leagues. No, Friars Talk is he's Friars Talk on Instagram. He's not Friar Talk, no. But um the Orioles have a pitcher in the minor leagues right now who they're comparing to Adley Rutschman. Now, if we can get that catcher, Hurston Kerstad, maybe some relief pitching, I would call that a win. Now, if the Padres don't end up trading Dylan Cease and keep Luis Arias, which I think I'm 50-50 on deciding whether that's going to be a fact or not, what's going to happen in the outfield? What's going to happen with the catcher position? What's going to happen in the infield? Because we already know who's going to be where right now, right? So we have specific spots where we know where specific people are going to be at. Manny's going to be at third. Most likely Bogarts is going to be second or short. Cronenworth might be first or second, trading off with Luis Arias. We know Tatis is going to be right field. We know Jackson Merrill is going to be center field. If the Padres want to keep Cease, I mean, that's awesome, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know. We gave up a lot for Soto. We only gave up Drew Thorpe for Dylan Cease, but it's like we have all this great pitching and they're going to go away. My personal opinion, I don't think we're going to get Dylan Cease back. As much as I would love to get Dylan Cease back, obviously with everything that's going on right now, it sucks. It really, really sucks. But I don't think we're going to get Dylan Cease back or Michael King. And that's honestly the truth in my opinion. But thinking of left field and possibly thinking of utility and DH, what's going to happen there? Now, Firefly Talk has been spitting game all offseason long, talking about Tucson Cornelius, that he's going to pop off this year. He might be rookie of the year if the Padres just give him a chance. Didn't know what to think of that at first, but if Tucson Cornelius comes up, I think he'll be a star. I think he'll be another Jackson Merrill. I think he'll do really, really well. Just look at his stats. But then again, when you look at Lake Elsinore and the ballpark there, that's a hitter's ballpark. It's kind of like Coors Field. It's high elevation. People hit homers there all the time. But I really feel like if we start giving the farm a chance, like we did with Jackson Merrill, he was supposed to be left field, but he ended up going to the center. You give him a chance. That's all you can do. Just give him a chance. I heard today that okay. Are you saying this season or next season? I would like to say this season, if anything. Give the farm system a chance. If they don't perform well, obviously send them back, see what we can do after that. That's the front office's decision. But I would also like to say Eggy Rosario, I think he's going to have a pop off year, and I think he's going to be a great utility. I was talking about it earlier with one of my buddies at work, and we had that same kind of is everything good? Everything good? Sorry. Okay. Um but like I said, I think Eggy Rosario actually might do really, really well this season. He didn't do well last season. He didn't perform well last season. But I think with a couple adjustments and I think with determination, I think he's going to do really, really well. But going back to Roki Sasaki, I said everything I said everything I could say about him with the Dodgers, But I want to hear y'all's opinions on Roki Sasaki. If you were a 23-year-old who I'll get to that in a little bit. But if you were Roki Sasaki and you were a 23-year-old who is a phenomenal, sensational player who is going to feed families for years to come, I would personally, obviously, I'm a Padre fan, obviously. And I've said this before. I think Roki Sasaki would benefit more with the Padres. Obviously, he would get more hate from Dodger fans, but who cares? Who cares about the Dodger fans, man? They're all trash anyways. They're all washed in my opinion. The majority of them are. There are some Dodger fans who know their stuff. They've been through the struggle from 88, from 83 or 88, whichever they won before 2020 and 2024. But I think Roki Sasaki would benefit more, especially with Ruben Nielba, Yu Darvish, Michael King, Joe Musgrove, Dylan Cease, and yeah. But here's the thing: you also have to think about if Roki Sasaki goes to either the Dodgers or the Padres, he's not going to be that 6-7 inning player for the first half of the season at least. He's going to be pitching 3 or 4 innings. He may even pitch 1 or 2 during spring training, if I'm being completely honest. He's not going to be that guy automatically. Now, he will obviously for years to come, but this first year he's not going to be doing a whole lot. Like maybe during the playoffs, whether the Dodgers or the Padres make the playoffs, I'm guessing we go back to back this year. I would like to hope that we go back to back this year. We haven't been back to back in the playoffs since 2014. Wild, over 10 years. But I think we're all going to go back to back. Obviously, the Dodgers are going to go to the playoffs. They may even win the division again. They're probably going to win over 100 games this year with the same lineup that they have. But I think we win at least 90 games, 95 games again. But with Roki Sasaki, I think he'll benefit with the Padres. Like I said, with all the pitching coaches that we have and all the players that we have, he'll benefit. There's a big family aspect to it, especially with the fans. And it's just something that you can't describe with the Dodger fans and their players. Like they hold them to a high standard. Not that we don't hear. As of recent years, we've been holding players to a high standard, and I've absolutely loved it. I've loved seeing that we hold our players who make millions and millions of dollars every year. Love that we hold them to a higher standard because when they're doing bad, they need to know that they're doing bad. Going back to that one Matt Kemp interview that he said that, if he had a bad day or if he had a bad week, none of the fans said anything. None of the coaches would even say anything. It's just like he would relax and just go try again the next day. We won. How many games did we win in 2023? We did not win a lot. We didn't even make the playoffs. Let me see real quick. Oof. 82 and 80. We finished third in the NL. That's wild. Yep. No, not 83. We finished 82. Sorry. But let's start talking about this. I know we've been talking about Roki a little bit for the last 20 minutes, but I think Machado and Tatis are gonna have a monster year this year, and I think Bogey will do better this year. just looking at Bogey stats. You know what? Let's pull that up real quick because that's something I think we all need to see and all need to look at because let me see right now. Seeing his stats for the first year as a San Diego Padre and seeing his Boston Red Sox. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Here, let's do this. We'll present, share screen. Okay. Let's take a look at it. Oh my gosh. He grounded out into 21 double plays, which is the most he's ever had, and it was his first year as a San Diego Padre. Mind you, he had the highest average on the team, which was nice. That's cool, but obviously it didn't help us get to the postseason, especially with having Juan Soto. But oh my gosh. Yeah, this year Bogey needs to ball out. This is a do or die season for Bogey. I feel like if Bogarts doesn't perform well this offseason, they're definitely going to start looking at trades for Bogey. Oh, 100%. I'll show it. Bogey's Oh, no, not that one. Bogey stats are terrible in San Diego. Oh my gosh. Yeah, something switched when he went from Boston to the Padres. He needs to figure it out. He's a great player. He's somebody that I was very anticipated about when I heard that we signed him. But looking at it now, this was an interesting signing. Interesting signing. I wonder how much the position change impacted him. The change from going from Boston to San Diego or going from shortstop to second? Because the first season, remember, he was a shortstop. Um, okay, we're gonna stop sharing screen. But I think Manny's gonna pop off this year too. I am so excited for Manny Machado this year. Short to second, yeah. I mean, it didn't affect him as much as when he was in there in shortstop for the first year, but oh my god, guys, I know you guys want this too. I know the biggest thing. I know that I want. I want Fernando Tatis Jr. to play a full season in a San Diego Padres uniform. He's been with us for 6 years and he has not played a full season in a San Diego Padres uniform. Every year, not every year, the last 2 years, especially this year, they've been saying that he's going to be the NL MVP. He's going to have a gold glove, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, he's great at what he does. Obviously, he's an all around kind of player. You can put him in left field and he'll do just fine. You can put him at third base. He'll even be better. Shortstop, that's the best position he can play. And it sucks that he's not there. I wish he was there. But with the amount of shortstops that we have on this team, I 100% understand. Sorry, new mic. But I am, like I said, I'm very excited for the trio to ball out this year. I can't wait for more home runs to come to Petco Park this year. It is going to be so much fun. I think if Bogey stays, let's read it. Let's all read it. I think if Bogey stays as short, he might do better this year since he has been here for 2 years now. I think so too. The one thing, especially coming out of last year, that I think Bogey needs to work on is his fielding. If you were to have seen the final games of the regular season in which he played, the amount of drop balls that he had, the amount of errors that he had, it was a couple. It was a couple big ones too. There was I think it was Cease. Yeah. One of Dylan Cease's final games in the regular season could have been, I think he was either a no-hitter or a perfect game. And I think it was a no-hitter. And Bogarts messed it up. And so because of that, they took him out in the 9th or the 8th. And oh my God, I remember being at that game and I was pissed. I was pissed at Bogarts because, bro, you're a shortstop. You've been a shortstop for as long as I can remember in the league. And so for you to do something like that, it just was crazy. But yeah, I hope some of these players can perform well. I honestly hope we get Jurickson Profar back, but he's going to ask for a lot of money and it's going to suck. But I just hope the front office can come to an agreement. I have nothing to say on the Shield Seedler case because I know as much as you guys know, I haven't read the whole 91 pages. I'm not going to sit there and read 91 whole pages of that. As much as I would like to. But yeah, I think Manny needs to step it up, especially in the first half of the season. Manny needs to definitely step it up because Manny goes through this roller coaster. He's been going through this roller coaster ever since he's been a San Diego Padre. He sucks in the first half of the season. You know, he gets about maybe 10, 15 homers at the beginning of the season until the All-Star break. And then he just cranks it out the park and gets 28 to 30 and gets a higher average and gets on base and just does absolutely well the second half of the season. And it's like, what happened? Like, how come you didn't do well the first half of the season? I get it. You took a break. You're chilling at your home. I get it. But yeah, Manny Machado, man, you need to do well in the first half of the season. Hakuna Machado. What a wonderful phrase. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm going to go back and talk about Roki Sasaki a little bit because we need to talk about this. We need to talk about his manager, John Wolf. Yes, we need to talk about John Wolf 1000%. John Wolf. Oh my gosh. Where are we? We are right here. Okay, so as we all know, Joel Wolf is Roki Sasaki's agent. And he has clients such as Nolan Arenado, Yu Darvish, Giancarlo Stanton, Roki Sasaki, Tyler Glasnow. You can name the list even more. He has a lot of Japanese players, and that's good. Seiya Suzuki, I'm guessing, is another one because of the picture that he has right there. But let's remove. Okay, cool. So I would like to show you guys a video because I know I talked about it earlier of, let's see, right here. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. Let's see. Okay, cool. We're going to watch a video of Roki Sasaki, of Tyler Glasnow talking to Roki Sasaki. I know some of you guys have seen it. I know some of you guys have watched a little bit of it. I think it's a little blurry. So let's see real quick. Let's see. I think it was
Glendale.
It's kind of, yeah. I'll see you out there, hopefully.
Any insight from
I don't know.
the agency?
No.
What are we
Oh,
thinking
from
here,
now.
dude? We're days away from a decision. I mean, it has to happen by the 23rd.
This is the part that
We're
you're
at the
talking about,
16th, so
LFGSD.
we're within a week.
Oh,
What do you think? What's your prediction here?
I don't know. You got Darvish on in San Diego, and I know they're pretty
Yep.
close. I know a lot of people look up to Darvish. I heard he likes the Blue Jays a lot, and then I heard he likes the Dodgers. So I feel like everything in between that, like all the hearsay stuff, is like, I don't know. I just have heard those three teams, and I guess it's just kind of up for him to decide. Like I think too,
Yeah.
I mentioned too, I sent him like a thing and was like, if you want to, I haven't played for the other two organizations, but if like one of your main goals is to become the best pitcher you can possibly be, like, sorry, like development wise and everything, scouting report wise, to like all that stuff, I was like, this is the place for you. If I think too early on, he still has he has to come up with the minimum ARB free agency type thing. Like if your motivation is whether it's like money or winning or whatever, I think this is the best place to grow as a baseball player type of thing. That was my message.
Oh my God. Whether it's money, whether it's winning. Sasaki doesn't want any of that. Sorry again if I yelled super loud. But Sasaki doesn't want any of that right now. Sasaki wants to develop. Sasaki doesn't speak English. But Sasaki wants to develop as a player in a family environment team who he knows is going to help push him and be the best player that he can be. Bro, why would you want to be a shadow of Shohei Ohtani? Because if he goes to the Dodgers, that's what it's going to be. He's going to be he's going to be the next Shohei Ohtani. How come he can't be the next Roki Sasaki? Roki Sasaki could be the best Roki Sasaki that he can be, and he can do that with the San Diego Padres. There's all this talk about, oh my gosh, the Dodgers are going to win every single time with or without Roki Sasaki. We don't need him, but having him would be the best thing ever. That's the thing. You don't need him. Oh, no, I didn't. Sasaki lost his family in the tsunami. I did not know that. I'm very, very sad to hear that. Oh, oopsie. We'll stop this. Okay. I think he lost his mom and several other members. No. But for all of you guys watching right now, with everything that happened over the weekend, with everything that happened with him going back to Dodger Stadium for one more time before the international pool, I personally am happy with how everything went down, especially at Petco. I love that they wanted to see what he has. I love that they took him out to dinner to Manny's house. Apparently, from what I saw from Padre Blogger's post, was that Manny was there, obviously. Who else was there? Jackson Merrill, Yu Darvish, Preller, I think Nailba, and Mike Show. How can I forget Mike Show? But I think from what I heard or what I had seen, I think they were all there, showing that family environment and showing that he can develop in San Diego and that he can be one of the best pitchers of all time to go to be in San Diego. Wherever he goes this year, he's going to be Rookie of the Year. 1,000%. We could have a Rookie of the Year in Roki Sasaki if he becomes a San Diego Padre. 1,000%. But it's just more so about the development of the pitcher. Now, Roki Sasaki is not your average 23-year-old kid who goes on TikTok every day and looks at memes. He doesn't play video games and all that stuff. He's done the Shohei work. He's put in a disciplinary amount of hours to get where he's at now. You know what? Hold on. Let's take a look. I'm gonna get rid of this Dodger thing. I hate seeing this. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at his overall 2024 stats in the Japanese league. Right? Not too many people have taken the time to see this, and I think everyone needs to see this. This is absolutely insane. Am I on the right one? Registered pitching 2024. Boom. Cheap latte. Boom. Perfect. Dude. Dude, this is crazy. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking just like y'all are. I'm looking. 111 innings. Okay, so his longest innings pitched have been in 2022 and 2024. Okay. Damn. Okay, he gave up a small percentage of home runs of only 2, playing 15 games. I'm guessing he played a lot more than that. But okay. 2.35 is not bad. 1.78, 0.4. Okay, but that was one game. Oh my gosh. This kid is going to be something else, man. This kid is going to be a crazy phenomenon coming into the San Diego Padres, and I honestly can't wait. For the 5 people that are watching, I really appreciate you guys. You guys have no idea. I appreciate y'all so much. The reason I haven't been doing podcasting, I've been posting a lot recently, but the reason I haven't been doing a whole lot recently is because I've been doing school. I've been working full time. But I graduate February 6th. That's it. Graduate February 6th. And then from there, it's going to be a roller coaster of events. It's going to be so much fun. You guys have no idea the amount of content that I'm going to be putting out there for you guys. It's going to be so much fun. For some of you guys who are Padre fan accounts as well, Hit me up if you want to do any collaborations. Hit me up if you want to go to downtown. Hit me up if you want to walk around Petco Park and want to interview random people on the street. Let's build this San Diego community, bro. Like, this is going to be so much fun. Currently right now I'm going to Full Sail University. It's a college, accredited college, university out in Winter Park, Florida. And currently I am taking the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting. Merk, man, you know I'm always down to kick it with you, bro. I love hanging out with you, Merk. You're the best, man. You're the OG. But as you all know, I love hanging out with y'all. Love kicking it with y'all. I'm not going to stop doing this. This is something that I've always wanted to do, whether it was play or be a part of San Diego sports. And honestly, for those who actually watched this podcast and I haven't posted, dude, I totally understand. Work has been crazy. School has been even more crazy. I'm just happy that everything's winding down. 2025 is going to be the year. It's going to be so much fun. There's going to be a lot of VAR according to the Divine Sports Gospel Boys. I am going for sportscasting. So as of right now, if you guys are interested, I could show you a little bit about what I do. If not, no worries. But yes, I do sports journalism and I do sportscasting. So I produce, I edit, and I do my own camera work for school as of right now. And obviously after school, I'm going to do a lot more. I'm going to talk about the Padres a lot more, especially since baseball season's coming. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And I can't wait for it. Sportscasting is the same thing as sports journalism. It's pretty much like what Bob Costas does. It's the same thing as what it's like play-by-play. You can do pre-show, you can do post-game show. Pretty much what Bob Scanlon and the other girl, I forget her name, but she does a running club. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me get it right now for you. Her name, it's pretty much what everyone does on MLB Network. That's what sportscasting is. And it is a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, 100%. You have to put a lot of work and effort into it, but it's a lot of fun. But I am so excited. This is, yeah. Yes. And like I said, for those collaborators who do want to join me and do want to hang out, do want to do a podcast, let me know. I am so down. I'm going to do one by myself. I'm going to do one with Fire Talk. I'm going to do one with one of my buddies who's a Dodgers fan at my school. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So there's going to be a lot of content that's going to be posted on, most likely on my YouTube page or most likely on Instagram as well. I'll make like a little edit of everything that was going on. But yeah, should be a lot of fun. Yes, LFGSD. It's been a long time running, brother. We need to collab 1000%. I love your podcast. I love your page. I love everything. And let's get it, bro. 2025. Let's do it. But as of right now, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I bet everyone's tired. Again, I would like to thank everybody for coming on tonight. I know it was on short notice. But like I said, once I'm done with school, it's going to be a 2 or 3 times a week kind of a thing. So once I get off work at 6 o'clock, 7:30 to 8 is when I'm going to start doing all this stuff. And we're going to get it going 1000%. But that's pretty much it from me tonight. I didn't have anything really organized. It was just everything that was coming off the top of my head. And I really do appreciate all of you guys. And I can't wait for what's next to come. Padres. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.